I want the people to think outside the box and don't just work with where I see on the news and the police commissioner and politician. I tell you, we're gonna have to think outside the box right now. The killing of all these so-called dons, area leader, top man, whatever you want to call them, has raised suspicion. And now we can only wonder if there's some kind of connection between the killings. How far back do you want to take it? Before we start, let me just list off some of the names of the men who've been killed over a 1 year span. The first big killing is arguably the Don from Cockburn Pen called Wally. And the next top man to go out was Rifle. Then we had Wani British. Then we had Junior Biggs. He's the last one. Now there were some other men in between, yes, but those were the names that really stood out. Those were the names that really had people going, really, them man there? Right. Now, if you can remember, even the Walde killing, who was the main suspects in the Walde killing? People that say a police killing. Remember that, to the point where the police had to come out and deny it. Say they had nothing to do with it. Can you imagine living in a country where a murder go on and police affairs say, you know we? Can you imagine that? Right? But then, after Walde died, place the cool down for a little bit. But then the one that shook people up was Roy Fowl. For those of you who don't know, Roy Fowl and Walde used to link. Right? In the streets, people know that. Roy Fowl and Walde used to link. Then, Wani British drop out, coming from Champs. Shoot him up in an S-Class Benz car crash. Now people's eyes are open. Wani British? I mean, Wani British and Rifle have been around for so long, it seems as if they are 100 years old. Most people from them born them are able Wani British and Rifle. In a short space of time, both of them and them drop out. But still, you never really know what go on. People say, oh, them money are drop out so. But then, something happened in Spanish Town. Junior Biggs get killed. Police do the killing and I escape. Other police drive them down, shoot them up, car crash, man dead. It got revealed that police carried out the hit. So now we go full circle. Because they laughed at the idea that police could be doing killings. Remember, when people accuse police of killing Walde, people within the force jump up like say Jamaican people in a sense, like say it's impossible for police to carry out murders. Like say we don't know say enough police at Jamaica do contract killing. Police would tell you say other police do contract killing. But the senior members of the force love going like them blind. Or them not in a sense that them take to the food. Like who don't know say Jamaican police carry out contract killing. Anyway. Them bring on God off of the cross, them not have nothing to do with Walde killing. And I go on like say police couldn't be behind it. Well now that's Junior Biggs dead and we know for a fact say it's police carry out that killing. Now we have to start looking at the other top man them will drop out. And now we have to ask the question, did the police force, did this criminal syndicate of officers that are going around executing people, I'm guessing for a price, because they don't have a personal beef with them, from what we know, were they responsible for the other killings? How far back we don't want to go? We don't want to go back to Ramdale? Who remember Ramdale? Remember when them killed Ramdale? out of Rootven Road. Shot him up in 9 Benz. Who remember when Ramdale died? The first thing I noticed with the Ramdale killing was the grouping of the bullets in his car glass. As soon as I saw that grouping, I said the person who carried out that killing is either a very experienced gunman or some kind of police or military personnel. Very rare gunmen get them kind of groupings. Very rare. Gunman fire 20 shots and a 3 touch up. Gunman start shoot off a 1 car and all 10 car get shot up. The Ramdale grouping was extremely tight. All my people go range. I don't know about them things. I don't know about groupings. Go back and Google the pictures for Ramdale shooting. First thing stood out to me, how is this grouping so tight? Well, it's not impossible that he was a gunman because gunman can go range for practice too and over experience. Over years they get experience and everything there. But it is well known that Ramdale and Waldy had a problem. And it is rumored that Waldy was the one who got rid of Ramdale. And it is also rumored that he got rid of the father as well. That's Ramdale's father. Remember, any of them killed father and son. It was after that Waldy lost his life. Allegedly by police officers. So now we're looking at these killings. And you know what you should be thinking about Jamaica? Based on how we know how the streets work, when you kill a certain top man in the game, it triggers off a massive war in retaliation. All of these top men are dead off. I wouldn't see a war in retaliation. You know what that tells me? I know bad man do it. You now listen to me? Jamaican people, yard and abroad. Any gunman, any bad man, kill a man like Waldy, all the dog them in the yard are get killed in a retaliation to the kind of reach and resources and soldiers with them man that have around them. You see when you see them kind of retaliation there, that shows that the person who took out Waldy bigger than badness. The person who took out Waldy bigger than streets issue. Even if them know who, then can't go back go do nothing. Tell me something, who in Jamaica better than any bad man? The Jamaica Constabulary Force, that's who. If police let down certain man, nothing will come out right. Our first thing I see in police, I'm going to investigate the case. If police let down a man, nothing will come out of it. You're lucky if Indy come find nobody to testify for you. You're lucky. First of all, Indy come only get small fries. Can we touch on that for a second? Can we touch on this for a second? Tell me in the comment section if I lie, I tell Jamaican people. Indy come only catch small fries in the police force. You see them fling with Chucky Brown. Chucky Brown was what? Constable. Small fries. Name one top police officer in come if I drag down and name and shame. Name one. All the years of corruption in Jamaica, Indicom has never bring down a high level ranking official. Ever. All them do is find American people call them the patsy. They look a fall guy. 100 man do a crime and you have one man, the patsy. He may make the majority of the battering and then the rest of 99 and get there. Right? That is why nothing will come out of Waldy killing. Nothing will come out of other man in killing either. You hear me say? I said nothing will come out of the other man in killing either. Hey, you see those policemen in Spanish Town, the so-called hero cops, them not realize them just mash up the man them program. You see the one action them take to defend them boss, Junior Big, them end up mash up the whole thing, everybody. Because right now, the police force can no longer deny that rogue cops, criminal cops are carrying out hits. So all of the man them who are on the death list, the giant 1 year and them man they might have been spared. They might get spared now, because the mobile reserve get this man. Right? Those so-called hero cops, they might actually end up becoming heroes, even though if you watch my other videos out, you will hear me say they are not heroes, they are criminals as well. Junior Biggs was them boss. But in an effort to defend Junior Biggs, they end up mash up the whole thing. See, the boss say mobile reserve, lose him work. Mobile reserve disband. See him? Trouble in a set like rain. So this is what, and as you're listening to me, you should be in the comment section typing, because I'm bouncing ideas back and forth between the people. I want to see you in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. You don't find it strange that if a normal low-level gunman dead, all 3 men are dead back for him in the streets, and when Waldy dead, nothing come out of it. Fowl dead, nothing come out of it. One dead, nothing come out of it. And if Junior Biggs, if the policemen never get chased and crashed, nothing come out of Junior Biggs killing either. Ramdale, big uptown youth, dead, nothing come out of it. We can't see no pictures, we can't see no main suspect, nothing at all. Because it's bigger than a street level thing, people. These killings are connected in some way, shape and form. And now that we know that there are police officers going around carrying out contract killings, it makes a whole lot of sense. Now, I'm not proclaiming to be some kind of all-seeing, all-knowing eye. All I'm doing here is bouncing ideas between the people. You know? Jamaican people, tell me what you think. You don't find it strange? Man them kill Ramdale, the Migla New Kingston. While they dead on Mountain View Road, broad daylight. Man them kill Roy Fowle, send up in a party, right in front of him rain, shot dead. One of the British come from champs. Every year one of the British got champs. Anybody will go champs and go over grandstand, still one of the British. Every year. I come from champs, they mash him up. Junior Biggs dead. And nothing now come out of these killings. Who is giving the orders to carry out these killings? This is not street level thing. This is bigger than street level. Because if it was street level, 10, 20 man would have dead back. That's how the streets work. That's how the streets work. If Cockburn Pen man ever hear say somebody from, I don't know, Waterhouse or somebody from Jungle or wherever, kill them down, they man move mountains to kill back people. And they man name and shame too. Nothing come out of it. It's pure nice. Kill back a couple innocent random people, fire a couple wild shot, but nothing come out of it. So we need to know why within the space of 1 to 2 years we're seeing so many high level dons are dead. And now the Junior Biggs case has highlighted the fact that there are policemen carrying out contract killings. So people tell me, do you think these killings are related? Are they coming from the same source? Are they connected? Because we can already make the link between 4 men out of the names of my just called. Definitely have relation, maybe not all of them together, but individually. Ramdale, no Waldy. Waldy, no rifle no one British. The only link I can't piece together is Junior Biggs. I don't know how him fall in. I'm not aware of him linking with the others. But we know if you have facts that Ram there. Link with Waldy. Waldy link with rifle and one with dupes. People tell me only thing. Remember, you know, we're not proclaiming to be now omnipotent, omniscient being we know and see everything, you know. We're just bouncing ideas because the news will never give us this. If we now wait upon the news and any newspaper for dig so deep, we're not going to ever see it. Because corruption in Jamaica is at the very, very top. Someone, even if they want to write a story, they can't write it. A news station might want to report on a story like this, but they can't do it. Social media one of the last places left now for freely express yourself. Jamaican people tell me only thing about the theory. Anyway, like, comment, share. Give me your opinion, tell me what you think me right, think me wrong. Think me not in a sense. Listen, nothing wrong with that. Just give me your opinion. Tell me what I want. Anyway, this is Politics Watch. Take care until next time.
Family, you know hear what go on last night. You know say the one Scooby, Fraser and Williams, the killer police them were bent have a kill be Dan all about the place. The man them go kill a Dan over Spanish Town last night, you know. And the Dan have a madded police nigga where I'm a par with. The man just drive them down and fool them up, you know. 2 dead, you know, and 1 still in the hospital, you know. Family, and them a same police a kill Waldy. Them a same police a bent have a collect money from people them a foreign and a go around and a kill be people. Right now, I no mind them test them the gun they what they find on them. If you match the ballistic them with for Waldy killing. And they would have say, sorry, I need some right police around Waldy. Right now, them boy they would have get it long time. Then Tamo, you don't know say this will go and go blow up wicked in our face. The man them should have call off it, you know. Me tell Fraser say the Spanish Town thing the ticklish. So Tamo, you don't know so one of the thing them in the car act like a fire. I eat do the little thing there what day, you know. Up at the champs thing there, you know, the little 1 foot man, you know. Me I go tell her what go on pan the little one there. You know what I know say is a man from over domes. A little man up over domes. Link bent and give him a piece of money. And the man them go deal with that little thing there. Me know them a go run ballistic pan that, you know. And them say a Ben name same way call pan Rooksy witness them. And a Ben name same way call pan Waldy thing. If him wiggle out of this year, a Ben run the force. Man.
Tell the truth and do a proper investigation. That's the response from Kurt Fraser, the policeman who reportedly left the scene of the controversial police shooting Saturday night in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. In an exclusive interview with TVJ's Kirk Wright, he said much of what's being said is not true.
Kurt Fraser, who is now in hiding, says he intends to turn himself over to the police, but says he fears the outcome because of what he calls the negative news that's been circulating in the media since the shootings Saturday night. Mr. Fraser admits that on Saturday night, he, his colleague who died, and the one now in lockup, was at the entrance of a dance that was in session at Shedwin Park off Old Harbour Road in St. Catherine, contemplating if they should go inside. He says they saw policemen at the venue who appeared to be working. Mr. Fraser says while he and his colleagues were outside the venue, he heard 2 loud explosions and saw men running and entering a Tida motor car with guns in hand. Mr. Fraser says he and his team went into their car and chased the men. During the chase, he said, on approaching the intersection of Featherbed Lane and Old Harbour Road, they realized that they were also being chased. Mr. Fraser says he was sitting in the front passenger seat.
I was looking all around, see me. When I looked behind, I saw this white Honda Civic. It was one of these new Honda Civic. And to my recollection, this Honda Civic was also at the venue. Yeah, at the venue. So I saw it come, why this car come to my attention so far. It did the same thing that we did. It come at the intersection and come on the right hand side of the road. And cross the road as fast as us. And by that vehicle cross the road, that vehicle came up. I was watching why this vehicle was traveling so fast behind. I just hear a lot of loud explosion and feel a lot of splinter flying all over in my back and face. And actually feel the vehicle was getting hit from, and from my experience, it was gunshot.
Mr. Fraser says the persons in his car were returning fire, but that it did little to ward off those in the car chasing them. He says their vehicle eventually crashed and he lost consciousness for a while.
When I was regaining consciousness, I was looking around. I saw a black car, I think it was one of those Ford cars. I came up there and I saw this man come out where I recognized he was a police officer. Why I knew he was a police officer, he had on a leg holster. And I don't remember we had hailed up each other at the dance, at the front of the dance, because they were at the front of the dance. Yeah, I recognized him come out of that vehicle with some other men. And that vehicle that we intercept, that we collide in, I saw when he go over there and he had and fire shot in that vehicle. In that I think it was a grey AD wagon. Yeah. And I heard when a man was saying, "Is my son, you're killing my son. Is my son that my son don't do anything," something to that effect. And then that man now left from over there and come over to where my vehicle was and shot Corporal Williams in I think it's the head or face.
Constable Fraser says shortly after, a crowd gathered and that he was able to recognize a police vehicle nearby and called out for help.
So I pulled the door and come out because I saw a police jeep come there, and I pull it and just pull the police jeep and say, "Me I beg you to take me to the hospital, because they want to kill me, And when I look, I realized that I saw a policeman was in the vehicle he was like confused too. But I was saying, this police is the same police them. I was wondering if the same police want to kill me. So when the vehicle drive off, I think it drive off to the Hilltown direction. I pull the door and roll out of the vehicle. And
while it was driving or it just stopped?
No, it was driving, but I think it slowed down at a bad spot at the road.
Constable Fraser says he's worried about the negativity in the news about the incident and the implication for himself, his family, and his colleagues.
I can't even, I am worried now about my family. Just, even my family now, I am really worried because these men, I heard, say these men are gangsters. I'm learning now that the men that chase our vehicle are gangsters. Oh, I'm worried now. I am the breadwinner, or I'm the person, I'm the strong man for my family.
Kirkwright TV.
But based on additional information we may receive elsewhere, the youth, we are bodyguard, the one that did it.
Oh yeah, fireman a burn when the fireman a chant. And I know, get the youths off and make it a good seed we plant.